Pantoufleee! Hello everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new in-shop concerning the T23E3 and the FV201 A45. So, both of these tanks are tier 7, and we are gonna first focus on the T23E3. Let's directly talk about the pros and the cons of the tanks, so we can talk about something else after. So, concerning the pros, you have a great mobility and a great gun. You have a crazy reload time, you have a good gun depression. And for the cons, as always, especially at this tier, most of the mediums don't have armor at all, and that's the case of this tank. You don't have armor, so really don't even try to make people bounce off your turret, because most of the time they are just gonna go through. So would I maybe consider buying it if I was a newbie? No, it's a pro player tank. You really need to have skill to be able to play it. And even if you don't get it with the in-shop bundle you have at the moment, you don't care, because it's a Tech 3 premium tank, which means you can buy it anytime when you want, because it's available. But yeah, of course, when it's coming in the shop, it's cheaper, so maybe if you decided to buy the T23E3, the best time of the year to do it is right now, because of the Blitz Fair and the incredible discounts we have from the Black Friday. So, still, concerning the T23E3, always try to hold down, show as less as possible of your tank. The best way to play it is to go just peekaboo in the hold down position. For example, here I'm showing myself just to shoot, and after I clearly run back to avoid being shooted. But it's working fine, because I'm using my gun depression on this AT, for example. I'm trying to avoid the sentinel shots, even if it's quite hard, because I don't really know when the guy is gonna come out of the corner and when he's just gonna stay there. But still, as you can see, that's exactly how you want to play your T23E3. You really avoid any kind of shells, because everybody is gonna penetrate you, tier 6 include. Maybe if you're lucky you can bounce an MT25 or something, but no, really don't count on any bounces. Here I try to circle the AT, and of course, as soon as I try to circle the AT, everybody is trying to kill me. I have the feeling that they are really upset about my position, and they really try to kill me as fast as possible, but still, we are in the game. We are gonna be able to put one more shot on the sentinel, now going back and waiting for maybe my team to kill it, because I clearly can't handle one more shot. And here is my fate, the T20 coming. I try to sneak one shot, and I forgot to put adrenaline, which led to my death, and I died. But don't worry, we're gonna have our revenge, because as soon as we die, the T20 dies as well. So yeah, that's for the T23E3. That's a really great tank, and I think it's still relevant, even if today Wargaming is releasing pretty OP tier 7 tanks such as the Smasher, but still the T23E3 is a fine tank. Now let's talk about the FV201. So it's a tier 7 English heavy tank, and it's premium, of course. It's quite similar to the Black Prince, even if you will sacrifice a bit of armor to get better mobility, so that's a choice you have to make. But of course, if you already have the Black Prince and it's enriched, I would definitely not tell you to buy this tank, because the Black Prince, in my opinion, is better. But still, it's a great tank, and I learned it was a great tank, especially when I played it back to get my in-shop done. Here, I'm sorry by advance, but you're gonna see a lot of camping for half of the game, because I am too slow to join my meds on the other side. So I decided to go on the hill here, trying maybe to sneak some shots to help my mediums out, but it's quite difficult for me because of the mobility. But anyway, you know what, let's review the pros and the cons. So concerning the pros, you have a great gun, as well as the T23E3. You have a great gun elevation, great gun depression. You also have a great reload time. Maybe something that lacks on this tank is the penetration. I don't think the penetration is the best, because you have to use a lot of golds, as you can see from my shell composition. I'm nearly having half APs and half APCRs. And don't buy HEs on this tank. Truly, it's useless. Even with HEs, you can't penetrate an RHM armor. So definitely try Pramo or regular shells, but really HEs are not useful on this one. So We are using our gun depression to be able to shoot at the Ice 5. I know the Comet is shooting me, but I don't care. I really want to get some shots on the Ice 5. He bounced us a couple of times. I'm gonna try to get him because I know where the guy is hiding, but unfortunately I don't really know if my shell went through. So we decided to maybe focus on the crossing tanks on the opposite side, such as the Ice 3 and the P43 there. Can we have the Comet? One fail. Let's see, 2 fails. That's weird because this tank is really accurate, especially when you have this kind of reload time. Most of the time when you have a great reload time, you have a great accuracy. So yeah, the RNG decided to troll me, I guess. Can we have the Ice 3? I'm trying. No, unfortunately, I had the T23E3 watching me. I need to go back now. I need to go back because I don't really want to face an Ice 3. I think he can kill me pretty easily because of its great armor and its great gun, of course, against the tier 7. But I truly want to kill the T23E3 before going because, as you can see, it's still intention. I mean, if you check the map, we have five tanks. They have 4 tanks. They can still come back in the game. But the Ice 3 decided to push me, which means I have to go back. I'm gonna go away from here. I don't want to get pushed by an Ice 3 plus a P43 or a Comet. No, it's the Comet. So I went back. Let's go on the VK. I'm gonna try to help my Type 62 because the Type 62 is really a great tank. So you really want to try to help him. Let's go. We are a bit slow, as you can see. Still, it's better than the Black Prince, but it's not as relevant as, for example, an IS or something. Still, can we manage to get the VK? And here you're gonna see the lack of penetration, especially at the back of the VK. I know the VK is one of the best armored tanks at tier 8, but still, look at this. I was shooting with AP, and I couldn't manage to penetrate the VK from the back. Now, I'm using golds on the VK. Maybe I should have gone for APs here, because as you can see, I can penetrate the side of the turret. But I don't really want to miss anything because I'm afraid that the VK kills the type, so I want to go as fast as possible to be able to sneak a maximum of shots on the VK. We're just gonna farm it, and here with the adrenaline, you see how great the reload time is and the DPM. Really, that's the great thing about the tank. It's the DPM. And now we just have to go back and help my ally in front. I don't know why it's a bit weird. I can't see the name of the tank, but anyway, we don't care. We go straight on the Ice 3 and of course the P43 and the T23E3. Why? Because from here I'm gonna be able to use my great gun depression to only show my turret, which is quite armored, to be fair. My turret can do a lot of things. Maybe I would not recommend to go all down against tier 8 TDs. Why? Because they are going to be able to penetrate the upper part of your turret even if you angle, and especially if they use gold shells. So definitely really be careful about this when you're playing this tank. Always try to face enemies that have less than 200 and let's say 205 millimeters of penetration. Now we go for the IS. I don't care. I took a shot, but I know my team is gonna follow because they were just waiting for the Ice 3 to shoot. Can we have the kill before the fire burns it out? Yes, we can. We secure our second kill and 3.8k damage again. So yeah, I would say the bundle is worth it, in my opinion, if you like this kind of playstyle, because these two tanks are... they are not overpowered tanks. I mean, if you are an average player, you're not gonna make as much as the Super Unicom. It's gonna be really difficult, but still, these are good tanks. I hope this review helped you a lot, or maybe to be able to know if you want to buy the tanks or not. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget, you're not here to be better, but to be the best. Pantoufleee, over.